Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I have a flip through of the second edition of the FLOW Mindfulness Workbook. It's been a year since FLOW released the first of this series. It has been really a tool for me to sit down and think about my present and how we tend to oversee all the little things that make us really who we are, like the little things we can do to pause and to not get caught into the routine and the fast pace of every day. Have found that these books that FLOW has released have been a great tool for me to do so. So I decided to grab the second one. So let's get to it. So what you first see in the first page is a set of instructions on how to use this book, and we really appreciate that because we tend to get really overwhelmed with this. Well, at least that's my personal experience, that I get kind of overwhelmed with all the goodies, so I don't know what exactly do first. Then they address that in the first page, and it's basically that they ask you to detach this bookmark, and also they provide some sticky notes in which you are gonna write down every part. First one is a series of questions, and go through those questions in more in depth. So the first one will be, why do we take our thoughts so seriously? The second will be, why do we always feel hurry? 3, why can't we be a little kinder to ourselves, right? 4, why do we find new things so scary? 5, why must we always be happy? 6, why are we always busy doing? Can we just be? So those are really 6 juicy topics to work on. And then it starts with a moment in now. Why is mindfulness, which came into the scene 40 years ago, only now more popular than ever? I think answer that question is like the society and the pace is getting faster and faster, and the technology is getting over everything. So mindfulness is something like we need to practice as a something in our schedules. It's like it occurred to me that you can pick one day to be mindful. I mean, you can be mindful at any time. Like if you have a 2, 3, 5 minute commute, or you are waiting online, you can choose some exercise out of this book and be mindful. But if you can commit one day in which you are gonna put all your senses in what is going on around you, that will probably improve your consecutive week. I don't know, it's something I can just choose out of that. In this particular case is describing what mindfulness is. I'm pretty sure that it was addressed in the last edition, but for people that is new to the concept, it's a good reminder what mindfulness is. And so it offers all kinds of illustrations about the little details in life, like a cup of tea and smell flowers, or pick up wild flowers, so just choose to be present in the moment. And then what we find in the page 19 is the part 1 with the first question, why do we take our thoughts so seriously? And this tell you a little bit example of that we have a busy hair. So I don't know if you heard that we tend to build all kinds of castles and all kinds of outcomes of things that have never happened, things that haven't even happened yet. So that's our own sabotage there, because we fill our heads with problems and issues and thoughts and probably behaviors that other person had, that we interpret in a way that is negative. I don't know. And then it give you some tips about meditating. Meditating doesn't have any spiritual, any religious connotation. It's just a mindfulness form in which you're gonna pace and be conscious about your thoughts, and you can probably get into that if you own this book. And then we had put your thoughts down to paper, and give you some prompts, and will make you think about stuff like, can you look at them differently? Are you sure they are true? Write down 3 negative thoughts that sometimes go through your head. That's what I was just saying. It's like working on those things that make your head busy. Second part is, why do we always feel hurried? Quiet moments. Why do we so often seem to be rushing or wade through like some international insights about this? In Japan and Slovenia, Germans, what they think about it, how they take, mindfulness, how, Then we have workbook part 2, and this is when the luminous pops up into my eyes. So you can color these ones. You can spend time, choosing your palette or colors or what you're gonna do with it. You can make copies of it. You can, coloring. I have a suggestion for you. I would not use markers with this. It was like newspaper paper, so I would probably use color pencils because it will probably bleed. And what caught my attention in this page are these super cute round stickers. It reminds me of the adulting reward stickers. I love those. And this has me time, lazy day, not just yet, just can't wait, maybe tomorrow, free time, white rush, a day off, slow down, how about tomorrow, no need to hurry, time to myself. And then it repeats in a different order. I will not dare to try to, take them apart because they will probably turn. The third part is being kinder. Why can't we be a little kinder to ourselves? We can, we can be kind with other people. We can fake to be kind with other people, like we have to deal with someone that we don't quite like. But how about be kind to ourselves? Like, yeah, we tend to be harsh and critical and even judgmental with ourselves. So this is a good exercise. Like if you had a problem, I often had a problem. So have the courage to be imperfect. Like how I can allow myself to mess it up sometimes. Like, well, it probably wasn't the best it could be, but it is what I made of it. I don't know. And this is an interview with Brené Brown. It says that she wrote a book that is called The Gift of Imperfection. That will be worth reading, to have a good reading of that book. So it's probably how she approached that imperfectionism. And then we have Irene, milder, just a bit milder. I think is if we as we start big projects, everything's like one little step at a time, and one being a little milder every day with ourselves, that will probably go a long way too. And then we have workbook part 3, in which also has some questions, a test. How do you react to a tough situation? And I give you the scores and some exercise in self-kindness. We need self-kindness. Have you ever tried not to plan anything for an entire day and to just see where things lead? That's my daily basis life. So I'm not the last. Mine's the contrary. I need to be more scheduled. I have been through stages in which I try scheduling things, and sometimes it works, sometimes doesn't. Having something to do every single hour of the day, and the effort of not wasting that day, if that makes sense. And then breaking routines. We can sometimes be a little too focused on keeping things the way they are, but doing or trying new things can be very refreshing. So why the reluctance? And how can you go about changing habits that are deeply ingrained? Oh yeah. Routines make daily life possible. I agree. And therefore we like to keep things the way they are. That's why. So another lady, Caroline, I don't know. 5 interviews a little different. So this is something common with the first one, the interviews. And we have more workbook space. And there is make your own comfort zone circle. What makes you feel okay? What do you find scary? Feeling pages. What will you do differently from now on? Yeah, see what I'm saying? This is, for me, is a jewel of, you know, exercises, reading, and sit down. I will just take this book in my bag. It's not that big. I will tell you how much the measures is. 7.5 or 9.7. So definitely it will fit in most of the purses. So I will take this with me and start doing it in the little times I have. And it's basically it's how it goes. Then address some hearts everywhere, you know. And it's a way to observe and, you know, do different things for self, you know, the, how you call that, the pacing, like being, you know, more go slower. And then precious moment, keepsake cards. We have cards again with prompts that also you can detach and put in a little box, or detach them and put in a little baggie and carry with you and jot down. Look at the kitty. So in the last part is workbook part 6, including 3-minute breathing space, to be instead of to do, diary, writing paper for a letter to yourself. So it has encouraged you to write yourself a letter. I have been, you know, I have done this for, and it's really good. I mean, it's really good to, you know, assess where you are and what point you are emotionally, and what is the things that bothering you, and can, you know, take part with them, or can you just put it in hold, or you can, you know, find a solution that is good for you, like in a complete good sense, like it's not something that is pressuring or rushing, in a rushing sense of, you know, the word. And I really recommend you do that. Like when you feel the most trouble in your mind, in your heart, you just write a letter to yourself. Girl, you're gonna get this, and things seem tough and impossible, but you're strong and you're gonna push through it, and you are a boss girl. Hashtag. So yeah, I think writing a letter to yourself is a great thing. And it has something else in the back pocket. In the flap, a notebook featuring lots of wonderful mindfulness insights and posture. So it has more for you. It's like more and more, as I say, and probably I will just keep repeating this, a broken record in every single Flow video I do. I mean, Flow magazine is an expensive thing. It goes between $25 to $35 plus shipping costs, or sometimes include the shipping. But what I mean is not something like any magazine, so that is a price that sometimes you ponder to spend in. But as you know, these kind of things, I definitely think that it's more like investing your money in something that will make you a better person, and I make you happier, and I will definitely spend that money in that. I mean, therapy is way expensive, it's pricey. And this is a nice thing, like you can do on your own, creates quality time for yourself. So yeah, that was it. I hope you guys enjoy this flip. So if you don't have the opportunity to get one of these, probably you can just benefit from me doing it. I don't know. Leave it in the comments if you're interested on me doing once a week or once every 2 weeks a Flow mindfulness workshop, or I don't know how to name it. Just let me know, and hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.